question might come today. Whose side are you on? And it might be a difficult one to answer because both of these squads love to don their black and gold. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will get the first swing of the game. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Man, let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this, you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
Pocket breaking down. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on third down. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass, it's Barber. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off play action on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And he's brought down at the 30-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break on the football when it's thrown on those quick passes like that, nice job by the cornerback.
Gives it on the option. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it incomplete. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on third. Dropping back, it's Barber. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first two times they have. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Off play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Dixon. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Mays. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. To the air, it's Barber. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And that's his second big play for this defense. Man, he does such a great job locking into the quarterback, breaking on the football. 2 interceptions already in the first quarter.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows that that happens again. He's going to find himself on the sideline. So this is going to be a dude very motivated to make some plays on this drive.
Yeah, and I think it's frustrating, but you got to put it behind you. You got to move on. And this offense has to go through him anyways. You got to be able to run the football and have some balance.
The Boilermakers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They turn to the passing game on third and short. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the corner getting in the mix, the little fella getting his second sack of the game. Defensive coordinator keeps dialing up these corner blitzes, and they keep hitting home.
And the Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field, score some points.
Dang, Eli, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a third and long. Looking downfield, it's Barber. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They boot it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Going with the ground game left. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Boilermakers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
When you get interceptions as a safety, it's anticipation. You can see it. They see the route. They break on it. They go make big hits and big plays. This time, he gets the big INT.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the throw out to the sideline goes just a few yards. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. TCU escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think those Horned Frog fans could have done without this one being so close. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Wants to fire on second down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. To the air, it's Barber. Got his man in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up his first period with a huge gain. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He did not make it. A stonewall on third down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on fourth down and 3. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. The Boilermakers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. He'll do it himself. At the 15, he's loose. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in, it's Branch. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. And the Boilermakers with the first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They're dealing with a second and long.
Brings up second down.
Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires one high and deep. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Third down coming up.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the play on third down. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. He'll keep it himself, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll pull it on the read. He's stopped for no gain again. back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Barber. Makes the grab. It's Hernandez. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Mays. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Got it behind the line. It's Mays. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. Hard running there. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. There's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a gap. It's Dixon. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Card in the backfield. It's Hernandez. There he goes.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Mays. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. To the air, it's Barber. Got it in the middle, it's Mays. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Myers to the middle. He's got it. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Rides the back and leaves it. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get second down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UConn is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in stores deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 14 to Indiana. We've got our eye on this one, and
Turning it on! Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. He uncorks one deep. Snags it inside the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
First down, Purdue.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Makes the grab. That completion takes it down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. And it's good. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Set to kick this one.
He'll bring it out. It's Perry. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. When the offense has had enough, they'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
The Boilermakers will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We've got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to need to keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Like, can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Grabbed in the middle. It's Anderson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Second down coming up. Looking to pass. It's Barber. On a little time, lets it go. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. As they come to the line on third and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Finds his man. It's Mays. He'll be first out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Rides the back on the option to give.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And the Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Oh, he makes the catch.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake. Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking to throw on first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. And the Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
Back to pass, it's Barber. Dumps it to the back. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And the offense out on the field to go back back to work. They'll try the counter. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Running behind that left side. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
Loses 4.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field position than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
And the Demon Deacons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And he puts through the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Utah is getting smoked. This is unexpected. This is alarming. And I've been on social and already seen a couple of recruits change their minds. They're trailing by 25 to Arkansas.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's reeled in. It's Smith.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Using his legs, it's Ferguson.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Watson. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking for a man. It's Barber. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Here's the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go. He did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
The Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Demon Deacons will punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Throwing right. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's got it near midfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Back to throw, it's Barber. Fires to the right. And they can't make the connection, and 3/4 are in the books as we head to the fourth. We've come to the break, and it's Wake Forest holding the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking for room, it's Clark. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be third and long.
Third down coming.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The inside handoff. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Boilermakers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Got the first down and more. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Down Purdue.
He'll do it himself on the draw.
I'll tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Boilermakers are marching down the field. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Smith wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Caught behind the line. It's Hernandez. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. On the run, it's Clark. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though. I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
And the Boilermakers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Smith dropping to pass. Snagged out of the air. There's plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. The Boilermakers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. From the gun, running back gets the give. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
The Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. Give to the back. Boom. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.